Okay, so Prime 2D. I've played a little bit of this. I've seen Oats and Goat stream it. So this is a Metroid Prime fan game. It is a demake of the original Metroid Prime into 2D. And, you know, I didn't stream this for a long time, because even though I'd started streaming Super Metroid in widescreen, all that shit, and I just finished playing the original Metroid Prime. I say the original Metroid Prime, it's fucking mouse and keyboard hack. I played I played a mouse and keyboard hack with flick stick. Anyways, that's not important. I hadn't really paid this much attention, because in my mind, a Prime 2D demake wouldn't really be all that worth it. Like, I really, really love Metroid Prime. I do. I really love the original Metroid Prime. It is very much worth its, 97 or something on Metacritic. Like, something ridiculous like that. It's one of the highest rated games ever made. And it really does deserve it. But it has its problems. And part of the problems are, it's first of all, more or less just a 3D reimagining of Super Metroid. And another big problem is the pacing and the level design. Well, the level design is amazing. Honestly, that's the best part of the game. The level design, the lore, the atmosphere, it's all, almost objectively perfect. We skipped the frigate, but, you know, whatever. We're just gonna skip this, but that's fine. One of the big problems of Prime was, again, that it was just Super Metroid in 3D, more or less. It follows almost all of the same level and story beats. Except for Phazon. Phazon's a new thing. But then there's the key hunt at the end, the artifact hunt. And that's really where I stopped enjoying it. Because I had played for about 8 hours, gotten to the very end of the game, and then had to do the key hunt. And the key hunt was fun, but not that fun. I can see the point of the key hunt, you know, getting the player, I guess, more organically to get them to want to go back and explore the world for all of the upgrades, but it just didn't gel with me. I still only got 66% of the upgrades, but, you know. But then we get in game here, and, you know, these problems, even with a 2D Prime demake, they would still show themselves in the demake because of the way Prime is designed. Then I started watching a bit of Oats and Goats' stream. Then I played it a little bit myself, and I was like, wait a minute, I have to stream this. Because first of all, the first thing that you can see is, holy shit, this might be the best pixel art I've ever seen in anything. Just fucking take a look at Samus for a minute. If you're not watching this in full screen, seriously, full screen and zoom in on it. Because, okay, let's just take a look at Samus here. Let me just do this. So you can see she's got, the normal ass design going. I don't want to... Sure, whatever. Is this correct? Yeah, this is correct here, right? So that's, Samus properly pixel scaled and everything. And, you know, it's oh, yeah, you know, she has a running animation. Running animation isn't that good. I'll get into that. But the game is keyboard and mouse based. You're using the mouse to aim. And because it's a pixel game, they can't just, you know, they have to find a way to get Samus to shoot naturally in every single direction. Basically like Samus Returns. And, look at what's happening to Samus. They're doing the sprite puppeteering that you'd see in, Pokemon Black and White. And they're doing it at a low resolution, so it's all, scaling properly. And it looks so good. But that's not all that looks good about it, right? I gotta talk about this, because it's fucking amazing. It's so good. I'm hyped up on caffeine. Part of what's good about this isn't just the motion tweening. It's also, if you take a close look at it, you can see Samus has so many sprites of animation. So many unique custom sprites on different parts of the body just for turning. Just for turning her gun. That's so cool. That's so cool. And it's the same. And not only does she have so many sprites, like in this direction, when she turns around, there's unique sprites. There's unique, like, 12, 15 sprites on, like, each section of her body from both angles. What the fuck? That's an insane amount of work and detail that just doesn't need to be there, but it is. Like, look at her, like, bending her body. Look at her fucking turn. Like, it's not just a turning animation. It's, like, mapped to where it is on the mouse. Like, oh, it's so good. Holy shit. The running animation's weird, and I wanted to talk about that a little bit. I think this running animation right here, part of the problem is it's too floaty. You can see, like, her torso and center of gravity is just sort of, like, floating in the middle. It's not really being affected by the rest of her limbs. Like, her head is not bopping with the rest of her body. It just doesn't have that bounce and flow that the animation, like, probably should. But you can see, when she is running, and she has her gun pointed out, it actually, like, looks really good. So, if I had one complaint about any of the art in this game at all, it would be just get rid of this, like, arm-pumping running animation. Just have her gun being pointed constantly. It was pointed constantly in Metroid Prime anyway, because it's a first-person game. If we're doing an adaptation of that, like, go ahead, whatever. But then there's just the environment design, too. Some people might not be huge fans of the saturation, but I am. I think it looks really good. It's like an adaptation of Prime, and Prime was pretty desaturated anyways, so it's whatever. But, like, Jesus, look at the parallax scrolling, the fucking design. Oh, shit, and there's a scan visor, too. They adapted the scan visor into 2D. Hold the right mouse button to scan points of interest. They added, like, custom sprites for everything you can scan. Oh, look at that. And there's detail everywhere. Oh, it's Metroid Prime. It literally is Metroid Prime in 2D. It's so cool. And you can see, like, lighting effects and shit, too. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at the water. Oh my god, look at the splashes of water. Hang on. Oh, it's so good. There's just so much detail everywhere. And that's one of the things that, like, makes a good Metroid game is the level of detail, right? If you don't have that just objectively amazing level of detail, you're just kind of not gonna have a great Metroid game. And you can see the game telling you, hey, local environment is impeding progress, scanning for alternative routes. Can I change that option? I cannot. Oh man, look at that Samus sprite. Oh my god, I didn't even see that Samus sprite before. That is fucking beautiful. Abnormal energy signature detected from the east. Alright, so let's go yeast it. Let's go yeet from the east. Now, I do want to show you this, because I discovered this not too long ago. I discovered this last night, when I was just fucking around. You're supposed to get a thing to clear this gap, right? Super Metroid wall jump. Recalibrating obstacle detection systems. That's funny. Calibration completed. That's funny. But, yeah. So, while it is a, it's an adaptation of Prime, when I started playing it, and we'll see this in a minute, but when I started playing it, I realized slowly, it's not just a 2D demake of Metroid Prime, it's a Zero Mission style reimagining of Prime. Because this is a map station, this is not correct. Can't really do anything with it. Oh my god, look at that subtle lighting. I don't even know if it's going to come through on the Twitch or YouTube compression, but like, oh, like the gun pours out like rays of light. You can't even see it. You can't even see it in here. It's only in like a dark area. But you can really see, like it's like a consistent effect, I can tell. But like it's impossible to tell what's going on. And the shooting feels so good. And here we have the impact crater. So I actually want to read this. Newly entered into a logbook, artifact temple, decrypted space pirate journal. The temple we discovered here is clearly of Chozo design. How did they make it float like this? We had to install this bridge just to access it. Mining crew X6 was unable to bore through the stone here, and some of that team said they had seen a similar stone back in the Zabezian ruins. The running theory is that a nanoshield technology beyond our understanding. Upper management got increasingly impatient with this project, sending a heavy weapon unit which also failed to make a scratch. We could have told them that would happen. Meanwhile, our primary Chozo history scholars have identified a mechanism by which we might disable this infuriating shield system, a key shape, projected as a hologram here. Management chastised our teams for incompetence in progressing. Is the full Prime 2D out, or are you playing the demo? This is just the demo, but fuck, it's good. They're reassigning us elsewhere. Yeah. But holy shit, it is amazing. Like, I can't believe I passed this up thinking like it wouldn't be that good. Because I love AM2R, right? I know the history of Metroid fan games and how good they are, but due to intermittent rifts in space-time, data cannot be determined. Like, I passed this up so long ago. I was just like, oh. Mysterious artifact acquired. Analysis indicates there are 12 artifacts that need to activate this temple. I don't remember if there were that many in the original Prime, but... Alert, rogue data has attached itself to your suit. Data ID, power grip. So this is what I mean when I say it's a zero mission style remake of Prime, rather than just a 2D reimagining. Because they changed the artifacts so that they're also upgrades. Actually, I didn't explore what's over here yet. Oh, and the scan visor is also a light, which is cool. Oh. Yo, that's awesome. That's actually, like, really cool. They would change that. Oh, that's Pog. And then there's these doors, which, you know. Passage block material impervious to all known weapon systems. Sticky note is attached, which states, under construction. Yeah. It's not done. This game has been on and off of hiatus, as far as I know. But it's very, very, very good. Yeah, that's the one that we got. So the Chozo artifacts aren't just going to be, as far as I can tell, they're not just going to be these optional things that you have to do secret hunts for. They're also going to be upgrades, which I really like. That's honestly how I think they probably should have been in the original. Is, because you can find them, in the original Metroid Prime, you can find them throughout the entire game, but there are some that you still have to, basically do a lap around the planet once you get, like, the gravity suit, and, like, the Phazon suit and shit. Music's fantastic, too. And in the original Prime, you didn't even have to go to the impact crater at all until the very end of the game. So you probably, in some cases, might not have even known of the Chozo artifacts at all until the very end. Which isn't great design, unfortunately. It's, you know, it's padding. And that's kind of the last thing a Metroid game needs, is padding. Because, for the most part, as far as I'm concerned, Metroid games are designed to be, like, short sequence puzzles. Like Metroid, like Super Metroid works so well for me. Like Ori and the Blind Forest. Like, oh god, what other Metroid games have I guess like Fusion even. They all work super well because they're these short, tight bursts of gameplay where you memorize an entire map and you're able to run through it, and like you're able to run across the entire map in like 5 minutes once you get all the power-ups, and you just need to solve the puzzles of the world in order to do that. Prime really couldn't do that because it had to compete with because it was a shooter. Even though it's a shooter on console, it still had to like compete with games like Halo and Half-Life and Doom. And there's lore. Yeah, you can pause and read that on your own time if you want. I'm just kind of vibing here, having some fun. The other thing I'm actually super surprised at is how they just didn't do rehashes of Metroid Prime locations, or sorry, Super Metroid locations. Like the Chozo Ruins were never really a location in Super Metroid. Like the landing site, or like the Talon overworld, is a pretty direct, not allegory, just, you know, equivalent to Brinstar from Super. But there was never really a sandy area, so I just like how creative they got with this area. Okay, could you assholes, like, fuck off? Thank you. God, everything the Metroid series touches just becomes amazing for some reason. Yeah, I don't expect this game to be out or, like, finished until years from now. And seriously, let's hope to God, I'm gonna scan this and let you read it on your own time. Let's hope to God that Nintendo don't shut her down. Okay. Whoa. I really wish I had a mouse turbo button right about now. Gimme. Ah, my neck. Save point. Oh, look at that. One of the other things I wish they had given the option for is, so you see how, like, the sprite scaling works here? Like, that's like a puppet animation on the arm right there. But you can see it's all pixelated, right? I kind of wish they gave the option for HD sprite scaling, like, so that it would, like, not be all blocky and rotate smoothly. I don't know, that's just me. It does look very, very, very nice, and I'm sure all of the lighting effects wouldn't work very well, like, otherwise, but... Okay. I'm still very, very, very happy with how this is turning out. And, like, keep in mind, I expected literally... Oh, fuck, I almost knocked over my coffee. Oh, shit! I expected nothing. Literally nothing out of this game. I expected it to be like, oh, you know, it's a fan game that people enjoy, but it's not gonna be like, you know, AM2R quality. It's not gonna be like fucking Mario Flashback or Sonic Roboblast or Project Hero quality. You know? No, here it is. It's easily the best pixel art I've seen in years. Like, this is the... It's... Whoa. It's as good as, like, Blasphemous or, like, Owl Boy or, like, Chrono Trigger. Oh, shit. Okay, give me that health. Thank you. I see my map. Map station, yeah, no. Whoa, is that a mirror? Oh. Whoa, lighting effects. Oh, unrealistic. The mirror here doesn't reflect the light of my visor. No, it's fine. No, but, like, I can make a joke like that. Partially because, like, the rest of the game has been so... Like, I say the rest of the game like it's a problem, but seriously, the rest of the game here has been so abundantly detailed that, like, even something small like that kind of does stand out. And, like, that's seriously not an indictment of any of this game at all. Because it's just that impressive. And now here's where that visor light comes in. Oh, I can't wait for them to use this scan visor light. Sorry, this drone facilitates multiple stages of wasp incubation. Uh-oh. Hold on, jam alert. Oh, the camera's like... Okay. That's not really working. Eat shit! Oh, this is such good music. Whoa, that's a lot of them. Oh my god, I love how they changed the boss. This is actually badass. Oh, there's only 2 left? What happened? Oh my god, look at that sprite rotation! I don't know how they did half of this. Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking wasps. I am not aiming very well. I'm not good at aiming. And I got fucking arthritis in my hands. That carpal tunnel coming in. Fuck you. Whoa. That's fun as fuck. Oh, shit. What the f- Oh. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, it's using the missiles against me! Oh, I'm so glad I didn't spoil this for myself. Oh, shit. That's not good. This is amazing. Holy shit, this is so cool. Oh, die. I have the goofiest grin on my face. Okay, it's lasting a little long, but I think it's about to die. There we go. Missile launcher acquired. Right-click to fire missiles. Oops. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be the best Metroid game in fucking years. You know what this kinda reminds me a little bit of? What is this? Analysis inconclusive. Rift in space-time is preventing further progress. Perhaps it is a sign of more to come. No! Holy shit, what an amazing demo. Wow. Wow. Environment artist, cinematic artist, art director. Oh, he's a fucking cinematic art genius. Yeah, all of these art directors. Fucking slow clap. Items 20%. Yeah. Was that 19 minutes? Game not saved. Press escape to continue playing. Oh. We're not done yet. Okay, I can explore. Thank you for letting me explore, game. What the... I gotta listen to those sound effects, too. I think I can get the morph ball now, so let's try that. I can possibly get the morph ball, I don't really know. Yeah, I can see why there's no need for the map rooms right now. Just because the area that you're traversing is so small. The other thing is I kind of, unfortunately, oh my god, look at that. Look at that lighting. The other thing is, unfortunately, I kind of don't see this game getting finished. It's been on hiatus many a year. Which, you know, still normal for fan games like this. But a lot of fan games, even ones as, like, high profile and good as this, especially the ones as good as this, just get canceled because the scope of a game like this has to be massive. has to be like ridiculously ginormous. And I'm sure all they've really designed into the game right now is, I don't even think Morph Ball. Here, let me see. No, can't open that. Let me see if I can get Morph Ball, though. Unstable granular material. Missile expansion. Ooh. Okay, so I need Morph Ball to get in there. How do I get Morph Ball? Topography may shift in response to explosive force. Oh! Okay, yeah, you need missiles. Oh my god, look at the Morph Ball. Morph Ball looks so smooth. Is there anywhere else I could explore with Morph Ball now? I saw there was a missile expansion I could get in the impact crater. Yeah, use the scan visor a lot. Oh, that's how they're going to get you to use the scan visor. The scan visor is like the scan pulse. Just better. Hang on. Not really. Oh, they even get the light on the Morph Ball. Oh, that's so cool. I'm just gonna fuck around a little bit until I run out of content. Oh, shit. There was a thing. Okay, there's stuff back in the Talon Overworld and Impact Crater. Let me see. Just wasted a missile. Energy-based force. Why am I losing frames? What the fuck, OBS? Currently inactive. Nearby kinetic frequency. So I would need bombs. I don't think I can get bombs anywhere right now. I don't think they're in the game. But I am very excited to see what happens. Oh, I didn't even notice the voice acting before. But yeah, it is in there. What's up there? Fuck, I gotta stop hitting the right mouse button by accident. Ooh. Stuff. Oh, you use even the little thing. Hang on. I like this. So, the shoot button doesn't immediately bring your gun back. You have to... Oh, it's like Metroid Prime. Yeah. But it's still so surprising because, like, the problems with Metroid Prime... A lot of people say the Prime games just aren't as good as the 2D games. And, you know... A lot of people, they're excited for Prime 4 whenever it comes out, but they're more excited for Dread, right? Because Dread is Metroid 5. Dread is, like, possibly the proper sequel to Super Metroid that we never really got. I mean, we got it in Zero Mission, but... You know, it's a remake. What if people don't just talk about it? Oh! Oh, I am excited to see that symbol. Eat garbage. Oh, there's nothing in here? Oh. I thought there was stuff in there. No, it looks like there's stuff in there. Hang on, it looks like there's stuff in there. Right? Ooh. Hello, friend. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on. Health expansion. Or morph ball bombs. Oh. The other thing I'm really liking that I just didn't notice before is the lack of blocky level design. It's so naturalistic. It's just so, like, everything's curved. I genuinely didn't think a Metroid could work in 2D with, like, more realistic level design like this. Like, I just couldn't imagine it working, because even games like Hollow Knight, like Ori and the Will of the Wisps is one thing, you know, that's you know, that game did it, but I was like, how the fuck would Metroid do it? With all of its, you know, bombable walls and blocks and stuff. And it's just, this game just does it, like, elegantly, simply, easily. And I'm just like, fuck. Fuck, dude, this is amazing. How do you manage it? Oh, okay. Enough coming. I need to check the size on my disc. I think I'm good. I think we're fine. So now that we got bombs, I think there's actually a decent amount more that we can explore. Believe it or not. I know over here there's a thing with missiles. Saw that earlier. God, I can't actually believe, like, they're putting in the speed booster as well. Schult. Yeah, I think the running animation with the gun out constantly would look better than otherwise. Like, it's nice that they have this standard running animation, I guess, but, like, just polish it up a little bit. You can tell, like, the head is sort of like a separate entity from Sam. Like, it's like a separate part of the animation. Because they have to let the torso just do whatever. So that the legs look like they're running normally. I don't know. That's literally my only complaint, is that the running animation is a little floaty. Because it has to be, because of the way the animation works for the gun. But even still, Samus Returns managed to do that. Ah, with Samus Returns at 3D models, so what am I saying? Gonna do one more pass through, just to see if there's anything I missed with bombs. Let's see if there's anything in here. Nope, didn't seem to be. Anything here? Alright. Oh, no. Ugh. Same problems as Prime. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, like a lot of people considered Prime, like the Prime trilogy, to just be kind of worse overall compared to compared to the 2D games. And yeah, I don't disagree with it, but a lot of people, I think, attribute that to how 3D Metroidvania design has to work, and I don't think that's true. I think a lot of the problem with Prime is some of the expectations of the publishers and gamers. Like, it has to be longer, it has to be, you know, more content packed here and there, and it's like, really doesn't. I genuinely would prefer Metroid Prime if it was shorter. Okay, that's not bombable. Advanced kinetic force. Yeah, that's the speed booster block. Hello? That very much looks like that should be bombable, but I guess not. Oh, I see what's going on here. Like, wait a minute, I can just walk through that. I thought the blobbity blobbity blue, but no. There's missile blocks there. You fuck. The only other thing I want to know if you can design the game around is controller. So a big part of what made Metroid Prime was the concessions they made for controller support. Because it was a first-person shooter on console, right? And those hadn't really been, like, established. Halo did its thing, sure, before Metroid Prime. But Retro had, like, made their, you know, first-person game engine well before Halo. And the way the control scheme worked anyway was more suited to an adventure game than a like a action-heavy shooter, right? Because one of the... Ooh. My Metroid instincts are working real good. One of the things about Metroid Prime, like that's integral to the game design, is the lock-on visor, or not the lock-on visor, the lock-on mechanic. It's integral to the scan visor. It's integral to combat. It's integral to puzzle solving. Like, you can't really play Metroid Prime without the lock-on. Even on PC, even when I played it with the keyboard and mouse hack, and I did most of the combat with just free aim, because I just thought it was more fun, you still needed to use the lock-on a bunch. You can't just, like, get rid of it. Even in this game, you have to lock on with the scan visor to just do a bunch of shit. Haha! These are the bombable blocks. I see. You motherfucker. Alright, I think I'm satisfied. I don't think I can make any more progress. I think progress is past that thing. up there anyways, so... Actually, it might not be, but yeah, who cares? Save your progress? Yes, please. Oh, boy. So that's Prime 2D. Wow, what an amazing game. Okay. Oh, wow. I'm just gonna look at the credits again. Because you should know who made this shit. Team SCU, these guys. They're, you know, family, I guess. Matthew Griffith, Troid 92, Guardian of the Database, a programmer, writer, level designer. Oh, that's so cool. Architect of the future, executive director, art director, sound effects, artist, level designer, UI designer. Harbinger of the frames. I love these shitty names. Yeah, I didn't even look at the credits because I'm so fucking blown away by everything. Genuinely entertaining game. Genuinely the best pixel art I've seen in years. Just, oh boy. Yeah, and this was taken up by a new team as well. This was, this wasn't just the original developers. Like, there was a 4-year gap in this game being made, right? So, Prime 2D. Everyone, the time is finally come for the first Prime demo. This post was the April Fool's Day page with fake screenshots hiding the fact that it was actually our real demo, but we can clear that joke away now that April 1st is over. Prime 2D, moderation, team forums. Official soundtrack available now. Prime 2D demo 3D edition. Yeah, April 1st of 2020. Yeah, where was it? There was, there was more or less like an announcement that the game had been canceled in 2014 and then had come back like 4 years later in 2018. So this is the result of what they've made after 3 years, and it's amazing. Good work. Good fucking work. All right.